Hey guys, we are back once again with the PDXCON 2019 Rush for Africa HoI 4 Clash.
AKA everybody losing to the Ethiopian AI right now.
Well, that is because there's a very reasonable store to that part.
You
Supplies.
boosted them. And supplies, yeah.
Oh my god, supplies. Supplies from submarines is raiding them everywhere. But Dan, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
You wanted his words, not mine, double D team back.
I never said that, especially not in a stream. I would, All right.
So yeah, apparently the main reason also why a southern nation of, South Africa is just keep pushing back the Siamese and the Central Oceania is because a massive sub-raid from Greece over here. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Mordred Viking just gone way harder in submarine than anyone else.
Oh
and
wow,
it's just
it's to 1940 stuff already.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's going so badly right here. We got, as soon as the stream energies came, like, the subs, man, the subs. And I was like, where are your destroyers?
Nobody
Silence.
made destroyers, they just made subs of their own, but he made better subs. Like, I'm actually really liking that team strategy now. You've got tanks going in, but I think they've hit the mountains now, so that's real tough.
Yeah.
But they're holding off the rush and all of that stuff, right? But the interesting thing for me now is that they're kind of bogging down, right?
Yeah.
And we have the South American team who, through various mishaps, got a bit delayed. But actually, like, that whole side is pretty much open to them now. And, they are not bogged down in a horrific mountain conflict.
But you want to know one interesting thing?
Uh-huh.
Even though they're suffering here, even though they're dying en masse, they are currently in lead with 6 points.
I haven't counted up the points, actually.
No, but 6 points to the Eastern faction. We have 5 points to Northerners and 5 points to the Westerners. So it's right now very tight and very equal.
Nice. Yeah, it doesn't really matter anything else. It's score at this point.
Yeah, but that's currently what it is.
Yeah.
Without counting what people currently occupy, but just what they have taken.
Then we have a style point as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure who owns it now.
Ethiopia?
Yeah, the AI has the style point at the moment.
But let's begin this MP once again, and we're gonna see what happens. We have been going around, like, talking, hearing what people want a bit left and right, so it's gonna be interesting how this turns out now.
Yeah, we dropped it down a little bit in speed because the war's really heated up here now. There's a lot of things to manage in Africa, so we're going to be slowing that down a little bit for until they've got their stuff under control and they are in a pocket. Ouch.
Yeah, that really hurts right here. But we can also see what really hurts right here. If we check from here. Sure, they should have supply right here, but these routes are just being raided constantly by Greece.
Yeah.
Just sub. But they have started to counteract them now with some air force.
Yeah.
So slow but steadily, they might wear down these submarines, but we'll just have to wait and see. Ugh.
Yeah, you really want some destroyers to protect
that
point.
really hurts. But are we seeing any difference right here?
Maybe everybody went for too quick strategy, right? Maybe they should have been thinking a bit more long term.
Maybe.
It's hard
That's
to tell.
exactly what the Western faction are doing.
Yeah.
They're taking it easy, they're just sitting back, relaxing, and then we're gonna see if they are gonna pull up on top in the end.
I don't know, I talked to them. They didn't say they were relaxed.
If we look at what is Portugal doing, by the way? It feels like they've been very calm for a very long time.
Yeah.
They're right now just in the upper volta. Yeah, so they are. Let's see. God damn it. Since you're playing Afghan, you don't usually have everything. You don't realize exactly where everything is. But there's upper volta and, of course, Mali behind it. So they're going to try to go above the other faction rather than go into direct engagement with them.
It's probably smart. Remember
Nigeria
the
and
extra
Ghana.
points for linking up your territory
Exactly.
as well?
But yeah, they still have Tunis and the Kingdom of Libya right there. So
yeah. I wonder why they haven't just dealt with that right away.
Because they want to save them. Like, they don't have to do it right now. And as long as they keep it, well, no one else can interrupt them,
That's actually a very good point, yeah.
But
nobody
Ethiopia
else can
right
get
here. What's going on? Oh, they did break that, and now they're going to be free right here. But Ethiopia, the strong, the brave, they are not looking good anymore.
Yeah.
They are really suffering right now. But in general, Sunrise Invasion lost 116,000 men in their different wars, right and left. We had Sand Surfers that have lost 30,000 men, so it's not too bad, but it's going slow for them.
Yeah.
They were stuck right here for a very long time, but as we said, they had 5 points, the Western had 5 points, and the Eastern had 6.
Yeah, I'm really curious about what the industry looking like, because you know the power base of Bulgaria working on really expensive, fancy stuff like tanks. Like, how much do they have left in their storage, right?
In Bulgaria?
Yeah, because they went heavily into tanks, right?
Yeah.
Did they have enough of a stockpile?
They have.
They actually seem to be loose. Yeah. Yeah.
It's hurting quite a bit, but I think it's
all that
generally
fighting in
fine.
Africa is hurt it, because that's one of the real trump cards they have as well, right?
Exactly. But we're gonna see how this just keeps progressing. Like, if I would give my bet to something, I wouldn't count out the Westerners, even if, well, they're right now in the lead, so of course don't count them out, but even if you see them suffering quite a bit now, as soon as they solve their little sub problem, they're gonna be back and they're gonna be really strong because they had the entire south for themselves.
Yeah,
Central
but it's going to be hard to go through there. Are they trying to get some destroyers, or are they sort of? Because even cheap destroyers would be okay for you know, getting them safely across.
Yeah, exactly.
A bit.
Like, destroyers will wipe out those submarines very easily.
Well, they're high-level ones, so I think you would need to at least get a bit closer in years, or at least design something.
Yeah.
But they can at least take hits instead of the convoys, right?
Exactly, and they seem to be slightly pushing back right now, so
Yeah.
might be all right. Brazil, war goal against Togo, just ran another one. They're slowly but steadily gonna go in right here and just take everything down one by one.
Yeah.
It's smart play. Just
Right.
take it easy. We have Ideological Colombia, who is just fighting 2 wars right now.
Yeah.
It's basically just make the justification going on, and we'll see what happens. New Zealand is supporting Colombia.
Yeah. So what happened here, right? It was because of the different ideologies,
Yeah.
that they couldn't form a faction earlier.
Exactly. But he managed to switch enough to fascism, and now it's A-okay.
Yeah. Would it have worked if Brazil created a faction instead? Or what was the...
No, they're non-aligned, so
right.
that would have been the same thing right here. So the big question is, would they just, if they open up political action and then click on the, well, referendum, Colombia will become fascist and they can go down this path to gain manpower. But do they want the manpower extra? I don't know.
Yeah.
They are looking pretty good already. Brazil especially is drowning in that manpower.
Yeah, I mean, they got 38. This is where we should have like a really nice score screen so we could quickly check all the factories and stuff, right?
Well, if we check just in general, we have 43 factories that, well, includes naval and military, of course.
Yeah.
So 43 total for Portugal. Greece has 37 and Bulgaria has 16. We check the Raj, 54 right there, 17 and 40.
Yeah, so they look long-term
23
stronger,
and 22.
but it doesn't matter if you can't ship all those weapons you produce, right?
Yeah, exactly. But, well, it could also be more industrial capacity, could be more naval factories.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
but
if we just look at Greece, most of their factories are naval, 12 more than military factories, and they just keep pumping out those submarines.
Yeah. But they might still be hard to replace them, though. Those aren't cheap if the enemy does try and get them. You said they were leaning more on the Air Force now. I don't think as observers we can look at the statistics, right? I think it's just for players.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that as well. We take a look right here. I think we'd have to stay as them quite a bit before we do anything.
It's not stored for the observer, just for the players.
Wait to see. What?
Okay. We've been asked to speed up.
Yeah, so I guess they sorted out their issues right here, and it's now just pushing into Ethiopia, no problem.
Sweet.
Nice to see them pushing back right there.
Yeah. I'm still not sure which side I'm rooting for here.
And there we go. That was a while ago we saw another peace deal.
Yeah. They've been slowing down now, because I guess a lot of the AA nations, however, is sort of steadily be going stronger as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's nice to see that we once again have the colonizing starting up.
Yeah, and the supply lines down here is, you know,
Absolutely terrible.
Yes. It's getting tougher and tougher, right?
British was securing their position right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the poor convoys going through this territory. It's not a pretty sight. Do everyone have convoys left? Yes, they do.
Going to the naval statistics, maybe we actually have the overtime losses there. I'd just love to see how many convoys have been lost.
Well, actually, yeah, if we check right here, go in there. Lost ships, they have killed 83 convoys.
Nice.
That's quite a bit. They have lost 1 submarine.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a pretty good victory.
It's a pretty good deal.
Oh my god. Insane. But well, total numbers it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good statistic. But that's what happens when you don't escort your stuff. You know?
Yeah. But how's it going right now? With 20 planes right now, just trying to bomb them.
Yeah, the question is if it's enough or if they're good enough. What tech level are those naval bombers?
I think it's just, no, it's not even naval bombs, it's tactical bombers.
Oh dear, okay. Because, you know, if you don't actually sink the ships, they will just get away or repair.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you need to actually kill them to slow down the threat here, right?
Well, we have also the dear poor little India being stopped here, right? Oh. They got the bad modifier also. This shouldn't either have happened.
I swear that we looked for this, but as well. Yeah, it's
India and A-Spec, wow.
I guess I'll owe him a beer after this.
Well, I guess I owe them too.
I don't. On the other hand, that factory count, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that factory count is really.
If they can just leverage that.
Building up supplies right there. Just getting more and more resources, and I guess to make sure that their allies trade with them.
Yeah. But I guess they don't really have any navy.
Let's see. No, that's Australian troops moving up.
Yeah. Wait.
Central East Australia sent a military attaché to Ethiopia just to give them even more power. Wait, are they gonna declare war against the other faction?
Maybe.
They're justifying against Bulgaria, and they are going to declare war against another place. So we're gonna first play a war.
10 days countdown. Maybe we drop the speed 2 just for a little while after the war declaration.
We probably will, but we're gonna have to keep a close eye right there. We're gonna have our first play war of this session. But yeah, pretty much as
importantly, right, between the two most active in Africa, giving some time to
Ghana disappearing there. And then I guess it's just gonna be a time before our dear next to Togo disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already for. Wow, the Western faction just being left by themselves, marching in, while the Northerns and the Easterns are gonna get the play war started. Well, actually, I should say the Easterners are getting that play war started because it's them choosing it.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just to support Ethiopia's great war effort right there.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? Because why wait until they're worn out?
Like, if they just got in and took the Ethiopian capital, that would have been huge.
Yeah, but those are some pretty nasty mountains.
Yeah.
And
the troops standing there, they are quite well worn, but...
Yeah, it's a tough one. What's their air force like? Do they have enough air support?
Justification is done, and Artigan declare, and they changed and declared war instantly as soon as it's done. And we have our first play war of the session!
Oh dear. I'm still gonna declare Ethiopia the winner though, if they're on the...
So we're gonna see what happens right there. Are they just gonna charge up, or are they gonna try to do some kind of sneaky surrounding tactic? Right now it looks like they're just charging straight into the... God damn it, these flags!
You're not used to them.
Like the tiny little thing in the middle that difference them.
You know.
So someone is attacking someone and someone else is winning. They both have blue flags with white in the middle, so I guess it's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
But otherwise, it's looking pretty strong right now. They're both pushing forward and they're I don't know if that was a beneficial war to actually do. They still have the issue with all of their convoys being blocked, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
How are they looking? 11k manpower, but they are not reinforcing that. And another nation, Togo, fell to the Westerners, so they're just taking land after land after land.
Yeah, at one point, I guess the other two is gonna have to stop biting at each
Yeah,
other,
exactly.
right? And maybe this is gonna be just up to Portugal now to hold all three of them off.
Yeah, they are trying to go in right here and take Mali. They're having a slight bit of issue, but I think they're gonna push through there eventually. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. And we have Nile taking over Berk Black for a second or two.
Yeah. Is he pirate enough for this?
Yar.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you can't hear us.
God, by the amount we have harassed on during the stream, I hope they don't look
I don't think they do.
at this after.
Nah.
But otherwise, the play war is still very, very calm and collected still.
Well, there's not
Well,
that
actually,
many,
calm and
not-
collected.
there's not-
It's like war on every single province.
The AI is furious though. There's not that many players involved here yet.
No, but let's see. There's one problem. This is only actually one unit, one single unit from Australia.
Yeah.
Didn't they pull up many more forces? No, here are 6 units right there.
Yeah. They're coming
And
up
Ethiopia accepted Lend-Lease now. They're just gonna send tons of rifles to them as well. They are gonna make sure Ethiopia becomes a powerhouse.
This is beautiful. Of course, you can't get a score for Ethiopia now, though.
No, but they are helping. Like while they're being busy right here, their faction could push south.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's smart.
potentially.
That is smart. Or you could just send Ethiopia at them.
South Africa. Oh my God. Denmark and New Zealand is supporting them.
Ethiopia, attack dog of Australia.
So goddamn silly. Let's see right here.
Ooh, so
Yeah, they're pushing in right here, no problem. They're gonna go in, take that, and Mali's gonna change to Portugal.
it's a sandstorm over Portugal.
And now we have raiders from Australia killing the Bulgarian convoys. So Greece is harassing them right here, and now finally Australia managed to get their subs here working, and is now paying them right back.
Nice.
So instead of going for destroyers, they decided to, well, if you're kicking our ass, well, we're gonna do the same. What are you gonna do about it?
At this
Well,
point, it would have been a bit hard to catch up as well. Right. Speeding up more.
well, I hope that both of those teams wanted it, and not just the players that are attacking them currently.
Well,
Let's see, Greece over here, they're still keeping a very large army just protecting this. I guess they're
I mean, they have
seriously
to.
worried.
It's the lifeline, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty vulnerable lifeline as well.
let's see, 42,000, 16, 295,000 men have died in the Sunrise Invasion.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Wow.
there's a lot of rush.
Wait, is that's mostly against Greece?
That's probably That's probably.
Did we miss like a massive surround or something like
No,
that?
no. It's troops getting sunk by the subs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sunk like half their like a
Wow,
large
that's
part of the army.
absolutely insane.
It's pretty nasty. Like, it's very good strategy going
This
on
famine
here.
is going to disappear also 20th October. He really needs to get up right here. He really needs to start manning up, and that's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
absolutely fantastic for his manpower. This is going to disappear, and he's getting manpower. I'll probably just even cancel currently doing any kind of blue power just to get that manpower low right now. He has 66 war support. That's really going to help.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I agree. You probably should count. I don't know. The focus is nice, but you know.
Seamless Empire, they're looking pretty good right now. They have war economy going. They are looking generally fine. They are missing quite a bit of infinite weapons,
Yeah.
but hopefully that will be all right. They are planning to do this, so we're gonna see how that works.
Yeah.
That might actually be working.
So, what do you think about the choice to go
Oh,
heavy
nah.
to go heavy fighters here, Daniel?
Well, it is the correct choice because they're very large areas, and
Yeah.
if you manage to get an airbase, yeah, you kind of want to protect it.
And
Like-
there's probably not gonna be a lot of air versus
Yeah.
air fighting, right? You just
Ooh,
maybe
here's
wanna
a
support.
off airbase.
That's how it works.
But yeah, as you can see, this normal fighters, they don't have enough range by far.
Yeah.
Could we see the difference with some heavy fighters? Don't Greece have some heavy fighters going on? Yes, they do.
Yeah. Wait, did they have transports? Are they looking into paratrooping?
No?
Oh, tactical bomber. Okay.
But generic one, so that's why you can't see. And as you can see, the heavy fighters are just doing much, much, much better. So much longer range.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just absolutely beautiful. Let's see, Mali right here, they are getting obliterated by Portugal. And let's see, are the Western faction doing anything?
Is any of those just, yeah.
No, it doesn't look like they. I think they're just gonna try to stay out of it for as long as possible and just grab points.
Yeah,
Like, I don't blame them. That's perfectly fine.
It's probably safer, yeah. Although the Portuguese army is kind of wasted, right?
I think this might. And Venezuela took one state.
Oh.
Just keep going. They actually have a sizable chunk right there now.
Yeah, can you throw up like faction map mode? You can see roughly the split here.
Sand Surfer is controlling a very large part
Oh
right
yeah,
there,
we
but
have the
not
same
connected just yet.
We have the same color on the South Americans and the
Latin Legion. Wait, Latin Legion is here. Sunrise Invasions are here. Mali? Oh, Mali probably got forced into the war and faction.
Ah.
That's something they can't control because war with war and now they're forced in.
Yeah,
So now getting forcible faction in. Well, there's nothing we can do about it.
It does mean that you can't really score for that country, though.
That's true.
The enemy could, I guess.
The areas encircled in Sudan.
Ooh. So we got some secret intel that there's been some encirclements going on here.
Or well, soon at least.
Very soon. Oh, I like that, getting pre-warning. Oh dear.
If they succeed with this, that's going to be a huge chunk of troops just being completely obliterated.
Oh, ouch.
But are they actually going to be succeeding with it? Because right now they are pushing in.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's holding, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we got that pre-knowledge correctly made.
Yeah.
It more looks like a pretty big surround of Bulgaria.
Who's encircling who?
Actually, wait. It was Drickus who told us.
Yeah.
And that's a faction of the centralists. So it's the other way around.
Oh, look at that.
They said that Bulgaria was being surrounded, not Bulgaria is surrounding.
Mm-hmm. That
But
makes
yeah,
more
that's
sense now.
Yeah, in Sudan. We clicked here, it's still part of, yeah. Now it makes a whole lot more sense. And that's actually a sizable chunk of troops right there.
Yeah.
Actually really well drilled troops as well, seasoned.
Yeah.
That's not going to be very nice to lose.
Fighting Ethiopians all day makes you strong.
Simis Empire standing pretty calm, pretty strong. They're built up their infantry of men again. Let's see. God damn it. Poor A-Spec. Poor A-Spec.
20th of... How long left now?
Shouldn't be very long right now, 20th of October, so a bit more than a month. But he keeps spending that blue power on something.
Yeah.
He really needs to bump up his law.
Maybe we should tip him on it.
Like it. And no, I told him specifically to do it. That was why we didn't reload.
Maybe you just want to finalize the modernization first. He's just very close to doing it.
And then we have this Department of Supply and Development going on right here. Just getting one more military factory. All in, very nice.
He's saving up a lot of political power.
Let's see, God, that's a lot of subs going
on.
Oh,
he's also on very much in need of manpower.
Yeah. But are they, like, can they raise it? Yes, they very much can. They go all the way to all out of serve, so
yeah,
it's just wait and do it.
It's very needed.
Very, very needed. Should be fine also. They do control a bit of land generally here, so that should be granting them quite a bit more. Current occupied territory is Gentle, so they are getting some manpower at least. They could go down to Gentlest to get a tiny bit more, but
I don't think it'll be worth it here.
And suddenly it's sparking lots for us.
Yeah.
South Africa, wow. They're just taking it easy. Taking it easy and just not giving a crap about anyone. They're holding the ground and pushing out right there. Wow, they just keep going right there. So even if you can't attack another player, just making sure they can't kill AIs apparently seems to work really, really well.
Yeah. Someone probably thought about this a lot.
That's okay, that's fine. God, if only Siamese could give some manpower to their allies. Sitting there on 986,000 men.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is some really, really insane territory right here. 13 million men right here. is squeezing out that manpower.
Yeah. I mean,
Just imagine if they went up a law a bit or two.
yeah.
Otherwise, in the far, far western regions, we have, well, things are calm. No problems. They're willing to fighters, they're being utterly upper Volta.
Yeah,
Volta joined the sun. Yeah, people are going to join factions now, right and left, since we do have player wars. And it seems like they might be thinking of actually taking down these smaller nations now.
Yeah.
Just cleaning out their back.
I mean, I think it's easy points, you know?
Yeah. We do have like around 1 hour, 50 minutes at most left.
Yeah,
Depends
so
on
you
when we
probably
can-
want to start finishing off things, yeah. We'll see if they start going in the end, like speed 5, please.
I think most of the people would like speed 5 on the chat, but I think that would be a bit too difficult for their players.
Yeah.
But wait, they are actually now pushing back right here now.
Yeah, yeah.
Just imagine if they manage to go in and take the capital right now. That would be everything flipping to their side, and all of this would be surrounded. So, when
Yeah.
great defeat looms near, victory is also achievable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just throw out these random, spontaneous thoughts, and maybe something would become really, really deep. this like fell on the finish line.
Yeah.
A great defeat can lead to many victories. I think that's just stolen from Avatar. You know, when they lose the Zeppelins.
Wait. There was no.
The Fire Nation lose to the Zeppelins.
Oh, the good.
And then it's
Oh,
like
you're talking about the good Avatar,
Yeah, exactly,
the,
good Avatar.
animated show. Yes. I was like, wait, there were no Zeppelins in space. Oh, don't we all wish it though?
Oh. India's getting one more resource slot right there, getting up to 4, so that high-tech Indian nation can just steamroll everything else. One thing I'm thinking of, maybe people would just like to do emergency factory conversion. That's 5 civilian to 5 military
At
for a
this
small.
point, probably, yeah.
Could be a very big possibility, but if I don't see Bokun change that manpower, I'm gonna be pissed. He has so much more manpower to just pull forward right here. He's gonna double his current manpower and then can double it again, then he can double it again for barely anything production.
But he's probably doing any moment. He has 150 now.
Is he as good as he claims to be constantly, or is he just a scrub like everyone else? Bum bum bum.
He's only wasted
This is so excited.
He's only wasted to 4 political power.
Eric Campbell, come on.
Does he
Come on,
even
do the right position.
Does he really need it though?
I think he really, really needs it. God, that's 4 Signal Factory. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. There's some good ones
But
in
yeah,
there.
I guess we just gotta have to wait and see what happens right there. And you, hey, so yeah, they're picking focus still, but hopefully switching right here. Like
Yeah.
even if Australia can't get manpower, switching anything at all for India, it's gonna be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now they have also finally removed that ugly modifier, so they're back at 13% of the total modifier.
But
Like that.
there's-
It's 13%, but it's still like billions and billions.
Yeah. The war support, I mean, it's okay, I guess.
Probably only Sweden has more manpower than they do. Wait,
Stars
actually no,
use-
they have 480.
It's
They have
histor-
used everything they have.
For what?
And they're not allowed to raise the manpower more because they're democracy.
All right.
Sweden has 6 tech slots. Oh, 5. That's beautiful. Let's see. Daily to
Right.
Portugal. Portugal. Are you maybe planning to take any Tunis? Yes, but you're not clearing Libya just yet. But Tunis, so they're also planning to start finishing off their
Yeah,
territories.
it
too.
makes sense. You want to make sure you can just rush in and connect it, right?
And there we go. They finished against the Gambia. The tiny nation right here. Like, it's kind of crazy that they're their own nation.
It's, you know, people like releasable tags.
Yeah. And apparently it's a pretty nice vacation place.
Oh.
Come on. Let's see, what else do we have right now? Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad, Central African Republic.
I wonder if they're going to run out of countries. No, they probably won't run out of countries.
Remember when I fled down to Botswana?
Yes.
I took that screenshot with Botswana flag.
Oh, I gave
Like
people the
further
rundown
down.
on your salty history, Daniel.
What are you once again referring to? That I got a salt goblet,
Yes.
a
And,
salt rock, hand chiseled.
and stocks in a salt mine.
Oh yeah, that was great also.
It's all salt around here.
Yeah, and of course we can't not mention the 5.5 kilo salt rock that was called Trophy Rock, as I got the 4th place prize. That Paradox is a weird place.
I don't know if it's just Paradox, Daniel.
Probably more than that as well.
All right, did he pick the Manpower low now?
Yes, he did.
Okay, there
now
we
he's
go.
gaining Manpower once again. How much is he getting every week, though? We're going to have to wait and see it. Oh, actually, it's probably going to be infantry reinforced right there. He is trying to build more armor divisions and infantry divisions. So armor cavalry is one thing that people...
He's Lend-Leasing the Siamese. What is he sending them?
He's
A
sending
lot
more
of weapons, yeah.
So I guess that's the one issue right there. They have manpower, but they don't have all the weapons.
Yeah. I wonder if the Raj could be adjusted to focus on doing that as well, maybe.
Possibility, but right now 19 military factories, 27 civilian. We have 10-7 and we have 19-10.
Yeah.
Let's check right here. We have 7-8. We have 9. Well, 9. Let's just jump over to them so we actually see perfectly. We have, let's see, 9-14, and for Portugal, 24-18.
Nice.
They're just going for it. Floor Wars just like, don't worry guys, I got this. I'm gonna take down everything.
Yeah, that Portugal's pretty scary.
But otherwise, well, we do have pretty scary Brazil as well. 10-16. Well, Venezuela 8-16 and 6-17. They're all pretty scary. And now we actually have Nueva Gran Colombia going on. So they're finally going down this path, and I guess he wants some more manpower. He is gaining more manpower right now, so it's not too bad. But he's going to gain such a huge chunk by doing there.
Yeah.
Tunisia joined the sun.
The question though is if it's too late, right?
The future belongs to Nueva Gran Colombia.
If I was them, I'd be justifying on Portugal just to have it.
Otherwise, Venezuela is going in right here. So this is kind of the team play I like. All of them are helping with justifying at these nations right here. They go by one. It's one player and one nation who's taking everything, who's dealing with it, but they're letting everyone just justify one by one.
Yeah. What I would like to see is them grabbing Libya. It's blocking them off. I don't think they're going to have time to get there though.
How's this going though? The entire naval war right here. Let's see, how many fighters do we have like going on? 22 going quite hard at it. Let's see,
Yeah, now there's some stuff being there actually. We got some cruisers and some destroyers.
Did he finally switch to... No.
Maybe he had a couple spare ones.
Yeah, he might just pulled some of the forces that he actually already had. Or am I like seeing wrong? This Siamese have one destroyer, yeah. God, I can't. I've just noticed that you can't actually switch nation with control if you don't have armor.
I know it's. They probably should fix that.
Tons and tons of submarines, but they do have the 7 strike force right there. Just keep defending right here. So all this time they've been raided, they could have probably defended themselves right there. Maybe they did before. Maybe I'm just speaking wrong right now, but
oh, I didn't see it though. But we've been really focused on the land stuff.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. So let's see if we check right here naval losses for you guys in this area. Let's see right there, right there. They are starting to take down those submarines very slowly, but they are taking them down.
Yeah. And I think they have a lot more industrial capacity to deal with that as well.
And now we have Portugal, Bulgaria, and Greece all standing right here protecting against the southern border against the mighty Ethiopia together with the Australian allies. That's it. Oh, 2 nations have sent military attaches right now. While we have the Western faction just taking it easy, taking down nations left, center, and right.
Yeah, I don't know which ones.
Like the question is, once they reach over here, take Chad, are they gonna attack both of them?
I don't know. I don't think so, right? Enemy of your enemy and all that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see. South Africa, that's fine. British Russia's fine, yeah. But they're still, like, they still have some small skirmish going on right here, left and right. British Russians really need that manpower right now. but that's spending power again on something. That was not manpower, right? Or is it, or his time is going so slow? He hasn't received enough manpower.
I think doesn't he have an extra
Advisor? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, the infantry expert right there, armor fence. You just really need that manpower. Maybe you could even benefit from just spanning a couple of divisions just to fill that up. How much is he actually missing right now? 38,000. So we could remove 1-2 divisions to basically help that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we can have a standstill war right here, and then just Venezuela going in and taking everything.
Yeah. Great to Portugal, but for how much longer?
Yeah, exactly. King of Libya joined the Great Sunrise Invasion. Oh my god, it's so silly. But yeah, they're attacking him from both sides. Actually, it's Portugal taking care and attacking them from both sides.
Yeah.
While we have a little Tunisia. Oh, come on. Surround Flora. Come on, you can do it. Is he gonna manage to take the capital
switch
right
over so we
before?
can see how many troops there is.
He took Tripoli and... Well, that's not the fall. That's not the fall of Libya, so it doesn't matter.
Oh dear. Is the AI about to encircle him? Or?
No, not yet. God damn it. Come on. You walk in there. Take that province. I can't click it. But they do also have a port right now, so it should be alright.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's cut off.
But if he continues walking right here,
yes,
he could technically take it. Libya, is that your one and only troop? That's a big question. They have 2 troops, and the other one is right there, and it's ready to be surrounded.
It's going to be really tough. We have a big difference now between all the nations. I guess you didn't boost Libya?
No, like they had basically... Well, I did actually boost them.
Okay.
I gave them 2 military factories, I think.
Alright. Yeah, but there's not enough slots and stuff, I guess.
But we see the Sunrise Invasion right here. The sand servers are by far the greatest right now, but we can't be tricked by all that empty space over here and there.
Yeah.
The Latin legends, they're still going strong. They're taking out nation after nation after nation.
Yeah, it's a flood of Brazilians going over there.
But big question, what are they building? They're building subs. They're building...
Do people even need to build subs at this point? Don't they have enough?
There he is going for it. Submarine all the way.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's too late to turn away now.
Well, I don't know about that. They still have over an hour left.
Yeah.
At least 1 hour left. God, I keep just pressing escape. I'm not used to this keyboard. All right, let's see what do you
these are at least Swedish layout. I've been trying to manage the German ones.
Yeah, that has been quite a challenge.
They're changing some of the shortcut keys.
Yeah. But do Twitch chat ask for anything? Like, can we maybe integrate chat with something? Like, are they asking for anything special? Do they want to see something?
Well, one of them is asking why is Ethiopia tanking Bulgaria so badly?
Well, one of the reasons are, well, they're massive, but they're also having a backing of the entire eastern faction.
Yeah. None of this stuff is really set up very well for attacking either, necessarily, right? So.
Let's see. Centralist. Let's see, what do we have from Bokuen? Tons of tackle bombers right now. Wow, they're just really focusing on that more than anything else. Rich Rosh looking pretty decent, yeah, very nice. Seamless Empire going forward. But yeah, he went straight down right here to get that faction so he could invite everyone, so he took a bit of a penalty there for the team. Brazil, yeah, they're big and strong. They have lots of manpower, but they're not that strong industrially, really, if you look at it. They have their naval factories, but not a lot more than that.
Oh.
If we check Venezuela, they are about as strong, like. Military-wise, yeah, Venezuela has 1 more military factory than Brazil.
Yeah.
And we have Colombia.
Maybe it's time to do some conversion.
And they take Nigeria.
Can we check what their scoring is now? Oh, we have to jump around a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not that hard. We realize that we can check it very easily by occupied territories.
Yeah.
And as far as I don't know, no one should be controlling someone else's puppets as of now. Or controlling anyone else's territory as of now, so we should be pretty okay.
Yeah.
There we go, Nigeria gone, and we can take a very quick look. So, Brazil, occupied territory, they have 1 point. Checking right here, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 points in total right there. And I don't think we have any bet. Let's check. Nope. No occupied territories. So 10 points right now for the Western faction. If we go up to the Northern faction, we check Portugal. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points right there, right? No, wait, we can scroll up more. 1, 2,
Yeah, we have
3,
to watch out so
4,
we don't
5,
count.
6, 7, 8. But yeah, still, these are... They're not an Axios yet,
No.
because they're a faction. So we gotta check if they actually control the entire city or not. Well, what can if they control the entire nation or not. But yeah, so wait. How many points do we have right now? 1, 2. So Dan wanted to just wish you all a well session, and that he's switching out right now to Josh, but he will be back later, I think. But otherwise we have, let's see, 1, 2. I'm trying to read it many times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points right there.
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, you're here. 7 points right there.
I'm back.
And we jump into Greece, and they have, we can't count Egypt twice, so they have 1, so they have, well, 10 points as well. Because the doubt Bulgaria, yeah, 10 points as well. Holy shit.
So it's all
Or
of
11
the,
points, because it's Bulgaria and Greece who's switching, so yeah, 11 points. 10, 11, and
So
if we
are
can...
you counting the points to Portugal for the contiguous area?
No, not.
Because at the moment they've
Yeah,
got the
at the
largest.
moment they definitely have
Yeah,
it.
so
At the moment they definitely have it. If we check the Eastern faction, they have, let's see. I kind of want to give them 1 point just because they had that annoying extra war. Just because they did take down not only 1 extra war, but 3 extra wars.
Yeah, I think that's a good case you make there for an additional point.
So let's count like they have 1 more point for those extra
I think
wars.
we'll do that. Bonus
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Right.
Okay.
No, packs. Did I count them twice? Yeah, these are the 3 nations they attacked that didn't have to.
there's
So 1,
3.
2, 3 points.
3 points.
3 points
All
right
right.
there. So Siam, they have near, and Australia, they have 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So they have 6 points in total to the east. So they have grown by 1. They have grown by another 6 points, and the Western faction grown by another 5 points.
Brilliant.